Hello everyone, it is A10G back here with another video. Today we're going to be doing another Planet Coaster Park series. In this park series, we're going to be doing Alpine Valley. Before we start today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all post notifications so you get notified every video I make. So without further ado, let's get started. So what I like to start my parks off with is the entrance. I'm not like the absolute best at making entrances, but I think I nailed it with this one. I also sped up the gameplay footage so it doesn't make it like almost like an hour-long video. But I'd say this video is pretty decently long. It's about like 10 minutes long at most. And I'm not like the best at building paths and stuff, so I just usually stick with the grid path system unless I'm like making like different like turns on like the pathing. So this is basically just me like attempting to build a good entrance, and this next clip is just like where I actually nailed it. I think it actually looks realistic with this pathing. This is what I like about Planet Coaster. The graphics in the game look absolutely amazing. It actually looks realistic. And the game is even aged really well since like the lack of updates in the past few years. After Frontier basically gave up on like all the updates. But who knows, we may see another update from Frontier on this game, but that will probably be like a really long time. Frontier could also be working on Planet Coaster 2, so it's more than likely will never happen. And in my opinion, I think Planet Coaster has one of the best coaster builders in any theme park simulator game, and yep, better than No Limits 2. And if you are into coasters, you'd probably understand what No Limits 2 is. Well, if you know, you know. And I know all this stuff I'm talking about is really off topic, but I'm just trying to waste some time while I'm just attempting to build my park plaza. And enough with this conversation, and let's just like skip this clip. So enough of me talking about the game mechanics, and let's actually get to the real topic. So the plaza with all like the shops and stuff and the front entrance will pretty much all be wooden. So for the bathrooms, that's gonna be the same thing I pretty much did with the entrance, like with all like the columns, the roofs, and the walls. So after you exit the front entrance plaza, you're gonna have all your facilities like your bathrooms, your guest services, you know what. So I'm just adding like a bunch of lighting here, so like when it gets dark, people can see what they're doing. And I'm also adding a couple bushes and flowers and some trees. So I'm just trying to place those down. That's a bit of a timely process, but now let's get to the guest services. This was also kind of a timely process, like changing the grids and stuff. So yeah, like stuff like this, like I said, is a pretty timely process. So I pretty much had to redo part of the path because like it was like too short, and we needed like enough room for people if like there was going to be a lot of people in the guest services area. So I'm pretty much doing the same thing I did with all the other stuff like the entrance and the bathroom facility. So yeah, it's pretty much the same format. I'm also going to be adding a couple of scenery pieces like trees and bushes. I don't do much theming in my parks because, to be honest, I'm just too lazy to add a lot of theming on my rides. And I think adding shop fronts on all your shops makes it look even better. So now we're gonna put some bushes, trees, and some flowers over here, like what we did with the bathrooms. We're also gonna add some trees near the front entrance. Now let's work on the food court and all the other shops. This one was a bit of a timely process because I had to figure out how the grid was gonna align with the path. So yeah, this one was a bit of a timely process. But the good thing is I at least got it to work. So I basically just like skipped some of the clip because it kind of took way too long to align the shops to the path. Yeah, I did get a few bumps here and there, So yeah, I kind of have an excuse of why this took so long to get right. So what I did, I had to repave the entire side of the path and put the shops on the left side first so I can put the shops on the right side. So now we're basically just gonna add the same building pieces we did with the facilities plaza and the front entrance. Like those same things that we did, like columns, roofs, and the like, you know what. Yeah, sorry if I'm starting a little bit once again. But I can't wait for you guys to see what this park looks like at night after I'm done with all of this. And like what the park itself looks like after I'm done with all this. Yeah, and I think this park is actually looking pretty decent so far. I mean, obviously not everything is done yet, but yeah, we're getting really close. And I'm making all these shops pretty much look exactly like the entrance and the facilities. Yeah, same, like with all like the same building pieces. Like, I know I just mentioned that, but I just kind of ran out of words to say. And the reason why my parks are so good is because I've actually pretty much gotten a lot of inspiration from real life parks and stuff, because I go out to a lot of amusement parks and I get a lot of inspiration for my new amusement parks in Planet Coaster. So that's how like I end up making the parks I make. And I think I've actually gotten a lot better at this game since I've started playing this around 2020, like, which was basically like mid quarantine, like after quarantine and stuff like that. So around this part, I'm just pretty much gonna speed everything through so you guys can actually see what the park looks like pretty much in the after results. So as you see, I'm just like adding some final touches. I'm just adding some scenery, bushes, trees, and some lights and some paths, and adding like the final touches. And now, this is what the park looks like at night. Yeah, this park looks really good at night. This is probably one of the best plazas I've made. So, that's gonna wrap it up today for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys would like to see next, and we'll see you guys next time.